Welcome to the Windy City Bender Podcast with your hosts, Nolly, Poetzy, and Jarom.
Hey there, friends. Welcome back. Episode 23. The Versteeg here for the Windy City Bender Podcast. Verbeauty. 2 rings and 2 different stints. Pretty neat. Along with you, as always, is Poets, Nolly,
Hey,
and Jarom.
What's going on?
Hockey's back, and it's about goddamn time.
Yes.
And it's about goddamn time.
gee dang it, yes it is.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that works really nicely because you got like a little trucker hat on, and you had like a little southern drawl there. Gee dang it, yes it is.
Sure, man.
I heard it.
All right,
I heard it.
keep doing it, man.
I am. I'm just gonna ride this wave until I crash and burn. Pretty exciting if you're a Hawks fan too for the first 4 games. You know, DeBrinket's been in every game. So has
As advertised too, I believe.
yeah, with that Kane line with Kane and Schmaltz, absolutely lighting it up.
Panarin who?
Really though, because Panarin, like, I didn't notice him in that first game.
They said his name, and I was like, Perrin, he's not even on the fucking Hawks. Oh, we're playing Columbus. Oh, awkward.
Yeah. Real nice start for the Hawks there in Columbus. How about Anton Forsberg?
Oh.
Welcome back to Columbus, buddy. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Talk about as advertised.
Woo.
Is that a him sticking it to Columbus, or is that just him?
I think that's him sticking it to, well, I got that number 2 spot locked up. Crow, you better look out.
Well, let's not jump the
I'm a
gun
I'm a
here.
Forsberg guy here.
So am I. I mean,
Yeah, we get it. You don't like Crawford, whatever.
I mean, he was good. I'm not going to deny him that, but I mean, let's take it easy. Okay.
It is just preseason.
It is just preseason. Cody Franson, first goal of the preseason.
First bingo, baby.
Mm-hmm. Even though it was kind of a softie, but still.
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Yep, that's it. That's why you sit on the bench a lot right there.
Yep. And I told them I got a lot.
Nice.
You don't have to prove it, right?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
I got a lot in practice. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fucking exactly what I wanted to see from him, because he's a guy that I want the Hawks to sign. Hopefully the whole thing with Hossa goes through so that they can sign him.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely a guy I think that would fit perfectly
Yeah.
to help out the D.
Yeah.
He's honestly one of the few defensemen that we brought in that have actually even kind of like put me at ease a little bit about our defensive situation.
Yeah.
Nobody else has really like stood out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, Connor Murphy's been good. He hasn't been outstanding. Obviously, he's no
Right.
Jarmelson, and that's what he's going to be compared to just because it was part of that trade.
Yeah.
But I think he's been playing well, and I think he's going to be a good defenseman for the Hawks. Solid stay-home guy.
Ruda's been pretty good.
Ruda's been good, and he's been
Yeah.
getting the opportunities, too. I
Yeah.
think he's been in every game.
Wasn't that first game he was like he had the most ice time
Yeah.
on the team?
Yeah. Yeah, Hawks 4 games in, 2-2. You know, it's not sound the alarms. I think they've only had a legitimate like team twice, maybe once.
Not even.
Yeah, and I seen, what was it, last year, Colorado went undefeated in their preseason, and
Yeah.
look at where their season went. So,
Yeah.
I mean, preseason's not that big of a
No.
deal, just kind of looking to see the young guys that are trying to make the cut. Watch those guys, see how they do.
Right.
I'm trying to think what game it was that we first saw the roster, and it was the first time I was like, okay, that would be a solid opening. I want to see if it was the Detroit. What was Tay's first game? Detroit?
That was, the Detroit game at home.
I think that might have been the first time we've had like an actual look at what this team could be.
It might be, you're
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, you can really. I was looking at the roster and like you couldn't argue with anybody in the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I could find what the actual roster was. I mean, you could argue with Yurko, Hayden, Winkle.
Winkle.
That whole thing you can.
What I've been seeing is it's basically coming down. It's looking like it might come down to Hinestroza versus Hayden for that last spot forward wise.
Johnny Hayden's been solid.
Yeah,
He's
really
been
has.
really good. Hinestroza was great yesterday in Boston.
Honestly, I like both of them. I really do. I'm not high on Yurko.
No, I'm not either. But
he's
they
been
are for some
playing.
reason.
He's been playing like he has a spot on the team guaranteed. And personally, I don't see it, and I don't understand why they threw money at him to re-sign him. Really. Going back to DeBrinket's goal really quick, the one he's only got one, right?
Yeah.
It was really good to see because, like, just watching like the overhead shot, just watching that whole play set up, you see him like break away from the D and cut to the high slot area all alone, like basically finding open space, freeing himself from everybody, and just ripping one real quick. And that's what you want to see. Like, that's exactly the type of player you want him to be right there, finding those openings.
He had a play yesterday against Boston. They were in the corner in the offensive zone, and it was him against two different Boston guys, and he's getting pounded in the corner, and somehow he's able to escape from it. Has these two guys still on him as he's moving up the wall, and with one hand on his stick, backhands the puck to the middle, and I think he hit Hayden or Hinestroza or something like that in the middle, and just gave him like a perfect like hash marks in shot all alone. Like, he drew two people to him to open up the middle.
Two people, huh?
Two.
No, that's awesome. I mean, he has been playing well. The first game they lost against the Columbus game, I think he was the reason that one of the goals went in. I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically he tried to get it out of the zone and just gave it right to him, and they came down and scored. So obviously, I mean, he's not perfect. He's still got a lot to improve on, but overall he's looking good.
These are the lines. Saad, Taves, Panic, DeBrincat, Schmaltz, Kane.
Hang on, slower. So it's Saad, Taves, Panic. Okay.
DeBrincat, Schmaltz, Kane.
Okay.
Sharp, Anisimov, Hartman.
I loved that line.
Then
that's
a great
that could be a
line.
really scary line.
That could be
that's
so good.
that's the type of third line that can get you championships.
Does it hurt
I
though?
think.
Does it hurt though that there's a $5 million center on the third line?
Fuck no.
No, that just shows you have center depth.
Yeah.
And then the fourth line, Tutu, Caro, and Wingles.
And they maybe see three minutes in the game, you know.
That
I
they have
really do
so
like
many-
Tommy Wingles, though.
Yeah,
I hope he gets a shot like on the third line or
Because
something.
what's great with him though is he could play all four lines.
Right.
He's the perfect
whatever role you throw at him, he's gonna
he
fit.
can plug.
Well,
in
it'll be
with that.
perfect for when Sharp inevitably gets hurt this
Right.
year. Just
or
throw Wingles
goes
right up.
goes through his scoring slump.
Yeah.
Drop him to the fourth and bring Wingles up. That fourth line, I definitely can get played around with.
Because like that doesn't.
Hinestroza and Hayden, and there's a bunch of guys that they could throw in there. But yeah, those top three lines, I mean, overall they sound solid.
Yeah.
I'm not as worried about our offense as I originally was.
No.
I thought we were going to be two lines, and that was it. But seeing how some of these players have turned around, like Schmaltz, holy shit, he just completely turned it up this preseason.
I knew. I was a little worried, but at the same time, I knew like all these kids, they had a year, some of them 2 under their belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they looked pretty good going into the last couple of years. So I mean, going into this year,
Q was really giving some praise to Schmaltz the other day, saying that he's been the best guy in the entire camp.
Oh, yeah.
He's been the
that's
best player.
awesome. That's like for a guy like Schmaltz, that's getting you going, dude. That's getting your legs jittery
and that's
every day.
a lot knowing Q's history with the
absolutely.
young guys.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
that he's putting that much faith into him already.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't get you going.
Not only that, but fucking Solder.
Oh
How
my
about
God,
that kid coming
4
back,
goals,
huh?
dude.
Yeah.
Talk about being pumped coming back home. Holy cow. And his goal yesterday was nice.
Yeah, it
He
was.
it
I was going to say,
It kind of reminded me of the Stamkos goal last year, although it wasn't as awesome.
Yeah.
The slap
Yeah.
shot. He
The half slap, half redirect.
Yeah, neatly redirected that one on the goal line. Yeah.
And also Malcolm Subban.
I don't know
Figure
what the
it out,
fuck he
bud.
was doing.
Figure it out.
He was actually pretty good yesterday. We were in the group text. We were like, okay, it's
chirping him, and then it was like
2-0, like a minute in. What's going on? And I was like, it's all right. Malcolm Subban's in that. No worries. And then he goes and pulls out like the game of his life.
What
But no, Sauter's goal too against Detroit. That
Which one?
the one that
Three.
his just absolute snipe that even everybody was like, Mrazek's like that didn't go in. Like he's turned around and he went to the ref.
Well, that was also goalie interference, but they didn't have the video replay.
That's
game.
what I was wondering.
100% goalie
Yeah,
interference.
They don't do it for the preseason.
They do select games. They just didn't do that game. I
Gotcha.
guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense because I remember watching. I'm like, something's not going on. Like
That was 125%.
Well,
goalie interference.
How about Hayden's snipe last night? The one where the play kept going and they were still playing and then the horn went off. There's like no, like that's a goal. Let's just stop it now and just reset the clock. Like that was a fucking snipe.
That was nice. That was a great goal.
Yeah, but seeing Saad play like this, I know it's only preseason, but
It's exciting.
Bringing him back, like he's ready to fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
He's happy to be a Hawk for sure.
oh god, yeah.
On the flip side, though, Sharpie hasn't done anything for me to be like, oh wow, Sharpie's back. You know.
I really
think
haven't.
he's doing exactly what I expected him to do.
Yeah, I'm not expecting much out of him. A couple
I'm not
power play
either, but he
goals
was
and-
invisible. He's been invisible. The only thing I remember is his first shift on the ice. He got a penalty.
I don't know if it's just
That's
me.
it. That's all I remember.
Get on the score sheet somehow, bud.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if it's just me wanting to see the younger guys play more, but I thought for the second we signed him that he wasn't going to do anything. He was going to be invisible, and he was purely going to be here for that
Locker
veteran
room
support.
guy,
Yeah,
helping
locker
out.
room. Get these
Just
young
bringing
guys
a
ready.
familiar face
Yeah.
to Taze and Kane, along
Like,
with Saad.
If
Yeah.
he puts up 10 points in my mind, that's
10 points, 10 goals.
10 points. That's
10
more
points.
than I
He's get
thought.
the fuck out of here.
10 points on that third line.
He's
No
gonna
way.
he's gonna
now,
be a power play unit.
Now it's like changing
Yeah.
a little bit, but I mean, like,
Oh,
when
He got his ankles broken too by what's his face, David Booth, on the power play. Sharpie.
I had to look up and see if that was the same David Booth.
That was disgusting.
I did.
You see that?
No, I didn't see.
Oh my God! It was a power play, and I think Sharpie was coming back. The puck came out of the zone. Sharpie was coming back, and Booth came up, and he like inside out, like twisted Sharp into a pretzel, and Sharp just ate shit. It was unbelievable.
How bad is it that he was the best player for the Red Wings that
David
game?
Booth. Well,
Yeah.
he was basically their only NHL player other than Mrazek that day. So
I was, but like, I'm looking at,
Yeah.
I see, Booth there with the goal. I'm like, wait, I'm looking up if he's got like a son or like
Uh-huh.
a nephew or something. Nope, that's David Booth. Thought he was done. Thought he was long gone.
I thought he was too. Interesting.
yeah, I mean, I like it. I think the Hawks are
Overall,
they're in good shape.
Overall,
How about
Overall,
what about the defense?
Grading
Let's talk
on
about
the team right now. Overall
We
grade.
should talk about the defense before we do an overall grade. Give an overall
That
grade on
makes sense.
offense. On the
On
offense?
offense?
Yeah.
A minus.
Give it B plus.
Yeah.
I'll give it more of a B plus, yeah.
Mine was like a 90, 91 maybe.
Yeah,
You know?
89.8 where they round up for you.
Yeah, the teacher's such a dick and like yeah. Defense though I thought has actually been pretty solid so far.
Definitely better than what I've been expecting.
Yeah, I think it helps that almost every single one of them, minus a handful, is fighting for a spot.
Right.
You know, so they're giving everything that they have. You know,
Which hopefully after they do make it the squad, that doesn't change.
which is what I'm a little bit nervous about. You know, what does Billy always say?
Satisfaction is death.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, just because you make the opening night roster doesn't mean you're on the team
Yeah.
for good. So,
Not necessarily.
yeah. So, I mean,
Who is there anybody that you're kind of disappointed in?
Not so much disappointed, but just
expecting more out of.
no. I mean, just I don't understand why we keep bringing him back, Svedberg. I just
Yeah.
I don't get it.
He looks so goofy.
The younger
out there.
Zdeno Chara.
Yeah, I don't understand why they keep trying with that guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he's fucking 12 feet tall. That's why they keep trying, thinking maybe we can make him something.
I was upset that Snuggerud did not get more of a opportunity. I think he got sent down, if I'm not mistaken.
Right now, he's on the roster still
Yeah,
on the
okay.
website. So
I
don't know
thought
if they have
I thought I
updated or
heard
not.
that they had sent him down, but
Poco too.
Polka got sent down.
No, like he just.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
just
he hasn't
been-
even been like either he hasn't even been playing much.
He
or
played
like,
last game, and I heard his name once.
Yeah.
when I was
Jordan
watching.
Osterley is all over the place. He's been all over the map in a good way.
Where did he come from?
The Oilers, apparently.
Yeah, Edmonton. Yeah. 3 seasons with him. Only 2 games last year.
So we're going to have a very inexperienced defense. Half of it.
Yeah. But they're learning from the best in Duncan Keith, right?
Chicago runs on Duncan, baby.
I'll give our defense a solid C right now. C+.
B-. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. B-.
Yeah, I'll say B- just because they've been better than what I've expected them to be.
But now, I mean, not to say the bar is set, but
as of right now, the locks seem Keith, Siebes, Murphy,
and that's it.
Okay, so
you can't count Franzen. Most likely Forsling.
Oh, Eric Gustafson was bad yesterday. Real bad.
Probably Osterley, I would say.
Yeah.
Depending on Franzen's situation. But
yeah.
I think Forsling, Gustafson got sent down because I think I read something that Forsling's the last Swede standing besides.
Yeah, because Gustafson was not good yesterday.
And Charmelson's not here anymore.
Oh.
There's the episode.
There's one.
There it is. Check it off the list.
So we don't have to bring up the Jalmerson wearing the A. It looked good on him, though. I will say that.
Goaltending for the first 2 games were great. And then the last 2, not so good. Berube was awful.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Berube was terrible.
Yeah, that's there's a reason Forsberg is going to be the backup instead of Berube.
And Crow, I don't know if it was just because they came from Notre Dame that afternoon into Boston. Maybe had plain legs, but for the first period, and not just Crow, but like everybody, for the first period, everybody against Boston was...
They'll definitely throw you off.
Sleeping. Yeah.
I mean...
Got better after that, though.
Yeah. I mean, it always pushes you back. Like, it's kind of a throwback for the first period or so, you know? Yeah. Jet lag and stuff.
It's a little tough for a guy like Crawford because he knows that he's not really fighting for anything.
Well, that and, like,
You're not going to hear it again.
No.
You know Tanner's...
Yeah,
what Tanner said last time, so...
Sounds like the house is about to fall on us again, but you guys
I thought somebody's chair was about to collapse.
I forgot what we were saying.
We're talking about Crow.
Crawford.
Like, is it hard for him to go?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think it's ever hard for somebody to get prep. If it's that easy for you to not be prepped for a game, you probably shouldn't be in the NHL.
Right.
You know? I actually kind of wonder if having a new kid had anything to do with it. That's going to be an adjustment, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he's not at home anyway, because they were in Notre Dame.
Oh, shit, that's true.
Yeah, kind of what you said. It doesn't matter if Crow thinks he has the number 1 spot. If Forsberg's that good, he'll start over him.
Honestly, if I was Crow and I saw that first game, I'd have been like,
fuck.
Oh, damn.
Plus,
I got to go.
Damn.
I know I've joked and said it, but I mean, I've been reading more people saying that Forsberg is the goalie in waiting kind of situation.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
I mean, that's got to be...
When
he's got to take that a little bit
when
serious.
That cap hit gets too ridiculous, then they have a backup for Crawford. They can move Crawford, open up space. But until then, Crawford's definitely number 1. And honestly, all the guys, like kind of like what you said, all the guys in the show right now, they have that competitive nature where they want to win every game. It doesn't matter if it's preseason, playoffs, regular season, if it's a tournament, like they want to win.
Right. So we mentioned Hossa a little bit there about whether or not we can count Franzen in or not. And that's because Hossa had to do another physical, this time in front of a doctor provided by the NHL or works for the NHL.
I looked it up. It's an independent medical evaluation.
Yeah, no, I was completely wrong. You
so
could take
outside of the Hawks and the NHL.
Thanks for embarrassing yourself and the show.
That's all right. We could take it out. We can edit. Well, Jarom can. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm going to leave that more right there. But so basically what started this, well, I know we're going to talk about it when we move to NHL talk, but what started it was, I'm
Called the
assuming,
segue.
yeah, Lupul's
Something you can cruise around on in the streets, pick up chicks.
Yeah.
Lupul
100%.
Segway.
Lupul had to be like drunk on Sunday night or something and made some comments on Instagram.
He posted a picture of him snowboarding, and somebody said, "Oh, you can snowboard, but you can't play for the Leafs." And he goes, "Oh," he said something along the lines of, "Oh, everybody knows that the Leafs are cheating the LTIR system, and I would be more than glad to come back, but they keep telling me I can't."
Yeah, saying that he's been ready to go.
Yeah.
He goes, the Leafs are cheaters, and everybody knows that. Oh, well. So anyway, with Hossa, after that happened, the NHL's been investigating Hossa the entire time since it started, and with that happened, I think that's what kind of triggered them to say, okay, you know what? Let's go to somebody that's
Right.
nothing to do with your organization or the NHL. Let's go to an independent, and let's test it to see what's going on. There is a chance that this independent evaluation might rule that he's not as bad, or it's not a worthy enough reason to merit him going on long-term IR.
See, that's the thing that I have a problem with, because I think everybody and their mothers know that Marian Hossa is not just going to miss an NHL season just because the Blackhawks asked him to.
Right.
He's not going to do that. That's not who Marian Hossa is.
Coming off of one of the best years he's had in a while.
Right.
And he's not getting any younger.
Yeah.
We don't know how many years of that he's got left.
He's only getting paid $1 million the rest of his contract, though.
Like, he gives a fuck.
Right, but I'm saying this.
But I'm saying
yeah.
if he's only getting paid $1 million out of his 5.5 cap hit, and Bowman's like, "Hey, take one for the team here, so we can not try and win a cup without you, but maybe pick up some defensemen."
No, what
I don't
see-
even think even if Hossa was
No.
playing for free, he'd do something like
What
that.
I see with
it just
that-
doesn't sound like his character.
With that kind of thing, though, I see that
I'm saying this
Hossa
like
saw-
I personally know him.
Right. So Hossa saw that his salary cap was going down, or what he's getting paid is going down. It's only $1 million. It might, in his mind, it might not be worth it for the condition that he has.
He
to
could
be
be
playing
at-
for $1 million.
Right.
So if he's going to take a year off to see if he can get under control, why not do it the first time that his pay goes low?
Right.
He already has his money.
He can go home, spend time with his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend some time
Get
in
better.
Slovak.
Find out what gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe come back next year.
Yeah, because, I mean, they've never officially announced that he's retired.
They
Right.
can't, because it would screw us even more.
Right, because he has one of those contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think so either. I don't think Hossa is that kind of guy. But, I mean, I feel like that's what basically the NHL and the rest of all the NHL fans that aren't
Yeah.
Blackhawks fans think
Right.
of the situation. Which kind of, like we said, goes along with the whole loophole thing where,
Mhm.
you know, he was chirping saying, you know, this is all on the Leafs. I'm ready to play. I've been ready to play.
Mhm.
But,
Well,
I
and
don't
then
know.
also, if you think about it, the Leafs have used that LTIR a lot.
Yeah.
Robot Island.
Robida, Nathan Horton, David Clarkson, Dave Boland.
Yep. Mhm.
What about Chris Pronger, who rid on that and worked for the NHL while he was on that?
Yeah, but he was legit. Could not play.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying though. This
I think
whole,
that one is more on the NHL.
This
though.
whole
No.
long-term IR thing to me is bullshit.
It's very open ended, which fucks everything up completely and makes the NHL kind of look.
Is that
dumb.
not like, if you had to put the NHL into a sentence,
Yeah,
it's that rule is very
absolutely.
open ended.
It's
is
very
that
open
not
ended.
the NHL?
The NHL is very open ended.
Yeah.
It's very open
Just
ended.
makes it
Everybody
sound like
plays.
a gay prostitute.
Yeah, everybody plays.
Yeah.
The game's for everybody. No, but like in the Pronger and Datsuk. Well, I mean Datsuk too.
Daxter just got up and left. He wasn't even hurt.
I know, and he got put
And-
on LTIR. Like what? He was playing still in the K.
Mhm.
He still is playing. In the
I
game.
know
Like,
that. See, like that.
But that contract just ended, correct?
Yeah, this year. Same with
Yeah.
Prongers. But Prongers I can kind of understand because he legit couldn't play anymore and he found another option without
Right.
retiring, which I can understand that.
Right.
But
That one I feel like is on the NHL. I feel like they should have stepped in and been like, "Listen, you can't work for us while you're still getting paid by
you can't get
another
two
team."
paychecks one by NHL and one by a
Right,
team in the
right.
NHL. Yeah.
Right.
So-
Even if that NHL paycheck is like, "Here's $1,000. Thank you for helping." Like,
right,
you know,
right. So, yeah, I don't know. And if Lupul really is okay to play, and it's the Leafs telling him he's not okay, like the Leafs doctors, like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't play, but like really he could play, then it's like what? that I don't know. Like, that's just funky to me. You know, that's just not right and by a team or the NHL to allow that sort of thing to happen. Which I just don't get it.
Right now, I don't know if their cap hit. I don't know if that takes into account Horton, Lupul, and all of them. Right now, the Leafs are over close to $5 million over.
Right.
They have 5.3 with Horton, 5.2 with Lupul, and that's it.
It's $10.5 million. In LTIR, that's $10.5 million.
Nathan Horton for sure cannot play.
Right. He's proven that's
Yeah.
It's been said he will never play again.
Yeah, that's for sure. But like, if you're gonna go into investigation on a guy like Hossa or Lupul, then why allow Datsuk to be put on LTIR while he's playing out in the K?
Why couldn't
Why couldn't the Devils? Then how far back
Devils put Kovalchuk on the long-term IR?
How far back does this whole thing go? Then I mean, do we go to Datsuk, then Pronger and Horton and Kovalchuk and Boland, and how far back do they go if they do find something? I mean, it's a never-ending.
But I mean, it's so many years past the Kovalchuk situation. I mean,
does it even matter?
Up. Like, what are they going to do?
I think
now?
It does. I think it does matter, though. I think it matters
looking
on
forward. It does, but
how they can change it.
Right.
And I think this next CBA is going to be a brutal lockout because I think there's going to be players like a Lupul who these teams put him on that IR, and they can play. So the players I think the players might want something to change with that, too.
Especially for a guy like Lupul, who was there for all the bad years in Toronto and sees how good and young and how bright of a future they have. He wants to be a part of that. Like, he wants to be part of that whole
even if he wants to
situation.
What if he just wants to play hockey?
Exactly. I mean, aside from everything else, who wouldn't, like, he's still making $5.5 million just sitting at home doing whatever the hell he wants. I'd fucking rather be playing hockey. I mean, obviously, it sounds like he is. He's just pissed off, it sounds like, because he wants to play the game.
I think that they need to do first thing they should do is they should allow every team to have one buyout, like they did when the salary cap changed with the collective bargaining agreement. It doesn't affect you if you have an injured player.
What, every year?
No, just a one-time thing.
Right now?
Right.
What is that? Well, I mean,
I don't know
they already did that, though. So, I mean, what?
But
like
I'm saying
every 5 years do one buyout?
No, restricted for injured players only. I don't know how, because not every team has them. I'm obviously I don't. I'm not a person with this, but I think there's
of those
a way.
Teams, like say at the Hawks, if you're gonna go with an injured guy, the only injured guy we fucking have right now is Roosevelt too. But say Roosevelt wasn't hurt, the only injured guy we have is Hossa, and that's completely fucked.
And they don't have to. But you don't have to do something. I'm not, like I've said.
I don't like say it's like somebody on LA, like somebody in their farm system that's hurt. That's like their only guy.
Right.
I mean, what kind of a trade off is that? That's bullshit.
No, I know, and I'm saying like I'm not saying like that's. I'm saying there's something there should be something that they do to give these players the opportunity to just end it, because I mean, keep these players like on the Pronger situation with retirement and all that kind of stuff.
You could still trade LTIR guys. So I mean, throw it out there. If you're a Leaf, just throw it out there. Hey, this Lupul, I mean, he's ready to play. He says he's okay to play. Our doctors don't say officially. You can have your doctors check him out. We can make a move for him, give us a pick or something, and then maybe he can play. That's the
second thing I would think that they should be looking into changing is when it comes to determining long-term IR, it needs to be an independent examiner. I don't think you can't go on the words of what the team doctor says.
Or the NHL doctor.
Right.
They need a set guy outside like they did for Hossa.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. Because if there's teams out there getting around the system with the LTIR just to make cap space because they don't like the guy or they just want to write out his contract, that's a joke. Like, you signed that contract, deal with it.
Because, why wouldn't the Maple Leafs want to get around those two contracts? Like, if we had the chance to get around Hossa's, not saying we want to get rid of Hossa, but I mean, if we find a way
I'd
to
rather
get around
have Hossa on the ice.
I know, but I'm saying if there's a way to get around it, hell yeah, we're going to look at every option to get that cap space back.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's too easy, and just like you said, everything else in the NHL, there's not enough.
Open-ended.
Yeah.
It's all open-ended.
I think that the Leafs should be suspended, the entire team, for 2 years. For 2 years, I think.
Stripped of their playoff eligibility.
Yeah, I think that is the.
And last year should be void.
Yeah, I think that's the most reasonable thing that could be done. So
Sounds like you're nervous, bud.
nope, no, nope, nope. It's not like Matthews got a fucking disgusting hat trick last night or anything like
It's
that.
not like you're gonna see me walking around in Matthews jersey all the time. With nothing else on, baby. You better buy that an extra large to cover up everything.
Honestly, it's gonna be a child small, and I'm gonna be
Loving every minute of it.
loving every minute of it, Jerry.
The hijinks we get into.
Yeah. Well, okay.
All right. Fuck the LTIR.
Fuck the LTIR and fuck the suspensions going on. Right now.
God,
And
so
the penalties.
soft.
Oh my god. The suspensions, the face-off violations, and the penalties being called
Slashes, the hooks.
on everything. Let's start with suspensions. Tom Wilson, 2 preseason games he's getting suspended for because he hit somebody
Too hard?
too hard.
Can I see that while you're talking? Just
Yep,
press
that's
play
right
real
here.
quick.
It was rule.
Keep talking.
He
Didn't get a penalty during the game, by the way.
he did not get the penalty.
Did not get a penalty during the game.
The puck was ahead of the guy who was receiving the pass. It was a bad pass. Oh, no, it was the same guy cutting across the middle, and he just lost it the last second. And Wilson came up, and he smoked him. It was a good hit, clean hit. He didn't finish up with his hands or anything. It wasn't a head hit, nothing like that. But he gets suspended for 2 games because he cleaned this guy's clock because his head is down.
It is a 2-minute interference penalty. That's it.
That's all it could be. It's a great hit, right?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's a great hit. He almost gets smoked in the face with his skate, Wilson. And they give him a 2-game suspension.
Preseason suspension.
Preseason
Yeah.
suspension. And it's based off of
It's
prior record, I feel, which
not.
is fine if it's something that they've done before. Like if it's a blindsided hit, that makes sense. Like if it's what Rafi Torres does.
That's a fucking hockey play.
It's a hockey play, 100%.
No, but the thing is, the NHL is basically trying to weed out the big hits. Because there's so many plays where, like, the Desjardins, another suspension. I don't know how long he got suspended for, but watching that play, in the Desjardins one, I can't think of who it was, but he threw the puck around, or he was coming around the corner to go behind the net against the Rangers, go behind the Rangers net, and Desjardins cuts him off and throws a hit. The guy was leaning forward a little bit, and Desjardins threw a shoulder into him. He barely clips the jaw, which I understand. The NHL is really trying to crack down on hits to the head and the whiplash and all that, but at the same time, you got to take the body. And they were saying, like, oh, he took the wrong path. No, there was no other path to take. Because if he takes another path, he's going straight to his back, and he's throwing him head first into the boards from behind, which is terrible. I think Desjardins makes a great play there, and it's just some
Here's
guys
the
are
other
just
thing.
smaller than other guys, and it's hard to not hit them in the head.
Here's the other thing. It's Wood, New Jersey, that gets hit.
Yes, thank you.
He goes down, and he looks like he's out for a second. I think that plays an enormous factor.
It always does. It always does. If there's a big hit and the person stays down, guaranteed out of the game, guaranteed suspension.
His stick goes flying.
If he gets right back up, 2-minute penalty. And that's what I hate about the NHL, because all the players know it and they're staying down.
Where's the contact here?
It's straight to the fucking chest and the shoulder.
Shoulder on shoulder.
Yeah,
It's just whiplash. That's all it is whiplash. Maybe
It's
a tad bit of follow through.
And that's the thing. At this high speed, you're going for body because you're trying to make the fucking team. He's on a professional tryout right now. He's not guaranteed a spot, Desjardins. He's trying to throw a body on a guy with a puck.
You know what? It's not malicious either. It's not
No.
like he's looking at this guy and he's like, oh, I'm going to...
He didn't fucking Scott Stevens, Paul Kariya to him.
Right.
Like, come on. And there's nobody in the league right now really that can do that type of hit to somebody, and that would. I don't know.
Well, and then here's Wood, a guy whose name I've never even heard of until right now, saying, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm happy about it. Wood said of Desjardins' hearing, stuff like that shouldn't go on in hockey. The fact that he's having a hearing speaks a lot about player safety and what they want to see in a hockey game. Hockey's supposed to be played hard, but there's a fine line, and when you cross it like that hit, it has to get looked at. This is your classic, learn how to hit a guy the proper way in 2017 suspension. That's ridiculous.
That sounds like a A soft millennial. Sounds like a real soft millennial.
Honestly.
Are these hits worth these players now being considered repeat offenders?
Miles Wood is his name. He is so irrelevant that Tom Wilson and Andrew Desjardins have little links on their names. This guy has no link. So if I wanted to know how old he was, I couldn't even figure it out.
Well, did they use his name earlier in the article?
No, this is the beginning of the article.
Nerd.
What was your question, Jarom?
Are these two hits, because both of them I'm looked up, they have no prior history, are these two worth being repeat offenders now?
Well,
No,
well,
not at all.
Because
the
they
thing-
want to make a point in preseason.
the thing is, Tom Wilson's already a repeat offender. He
Right.
just plays that style of
Not
game.
according to what I just looked up.
He's like an Andrew Shaw, basically. That just the in your face kind of game where he'll drop the gloves, he'll throw a body, like
Right.
anything
He
to get
plays on
boys
the line.
going. Exactly. So I mean, whether he was on or he had a history or not, eventually
This is his first
sometime.
suspension.
Yeah, but I
Which
mean,
that kind of blows my mind.
yeah. What? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because like we said, he plays on the line, on that line. So I mean, I don't know.
It's like I said. It's not that it's not a penalty. It's absolutely a penalty.
Oh, yeah.
The puck is a full 5 feet away from this guy when Wilson hits him. He's a full 5 feet away, but it's not a 2-game suspension. It's maybe a 2-minute interference call if you really want to be serious
major,
about it.
a
You give him a
major.
5-minute major.
Yeah.
For boarding or something. I don't know.
You can give 5-minute interference penalty.
Yeah, 5-minute interference. Fine. Yeah, I would have accepted that 100%.
It's frustrating too, seeing a guy throw a hit like that, no penalty or nothing, and then later he gets a call, and it's like, oh, I didn't even think that that was gonna be a thing, and now I'm suspended for
Right.
it. Like, I mean, I understand some refs, the game's so fast, some refs don't see everything, which I understand, and there could be suspensions without a penalty, but everybody was looking right there.
Yeah.
they seen that play.
Once again, open-ended.
So far,
Open-ended.
Exactly.
Peros is failing in my mind so far.
That should be the name.
I hope that's not Peros. That's
Talking.
the voiceovers on the because it sounds like this. And it sounds like he has to push his glasses up every couple of seconds.
Yeah, well, he'll push your glasses up with his fist.
Yeah. Let's move on.
That's what we should name the episode. Open-ended.
Open-ended. Yeah.
It's never
And just,
ending.
Let's not even close it out. Let's just walk
Is it
out.
because next episode's 24 and you guys don't want to start it? Is that what it is? Is that
What are you
why
talking
you
about?
guys made this happen? All of this is a conspiracy.
Now wait a minute.
This is
wait a minute.
Oh my god!
I thought we all-
collusion.
If we were gonna do that,
Collusion.
it would have happened at 16.
Collusion.
I don't
Would've
know.
happened at
We kind of
16.
colluded with 16 because 16 was technically was supposed to be at the lake, and we never did that.
Yeah, because fuck dice.
Collusion.
I thought it was
Don't
under the
you
impression.
spray that water at me.
I thought we were under the impression
you had it like pointed right at me. I was like,
that it just went 23-25. I just thought that's how we were doing this.
he'll quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
He just quit one job. Don't make him quit another one.
How about my chirp on the bench over last beer league game?
I didn't hear it.
No, it wasn't even a chirp. It was just me and you talking. You wanted to trade me or something after a shift, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, bye podcast. Fuck you guys."
Forgot about that.
See if you guys fucking repeat without me.
Yeah. Well, it's going real well without me so far. So
I swear to God, if you show up at the game again and sit on the bench, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Sorry.
I can't play coaching. Ooh. Well, you were able to fucking beat us in the locker room before the game.
for one game.
Oh my god, it's one game.
They're not all going to be at 10 o'clock, right?
10:20 and 10:40 every single one.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, oops.
Oh god, I hope we win without you and we never ask you to come back.
I like my replacement though. He's pretty cool.
He's a cool dude.
Oh yeah,
a
he's
nice
really
guy.
cool.
Yeah.
We gotta give him a koozie and a sticker.
Yeah. Really
I'll
initiate
bring it
him.
Thursday.
Yeah. I like that.
I don't remember his name though.
I don't either. Yeah.
He was
I
cool.
asked everybody on the bench. I was like, "What's his name?" They're like, "I don't know."
He said it once. I just can't remember.
I want to say it's G something.
I thought it was like Craig.
G Money.
I thought it was Greg. So maybe we're into something.
We're close.
It's actually Sean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fred.
So Sean and
Frederick
Sean,
Anderson. Oh my God.
That's it. That's
Sean is
why we
Sean
lost.
Grady, who just contributed his first article to the website.
Oh, nice.
Name drop.
Nicely done. Yeah. Hey, Grady, thanks a lot, buddy.
Beer League Tuesdays, boy.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. Basically, just an overview about what being a beer league player is all about.
Living the lifestyle.
First one's
after-
the first one's awesome. So I can't wait to see.
Good
See
stuff.
more.
Good stuff.
Don't worry, guys. One of these days I'll write something.
Yeah. You'll figure it out at some
Yeah,
point.
maybe. We'll see.
It's all right.
Man, we got off track there.
That's all right. Face-offs and penalties in the preseason. Everything's being called. I think there was one game where there was like one team got like 17 penalties or something
I
like
think
that.
that LA Vancouver game
Was
in
that what it
China,
was?
there was
Yeah.
like one period where it was like I think 5 minutes was 5-on-5.
Ridiculous. I understand why they're trying to crack down on all the slashing and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
But-
a huge issue.
Oh my God, is it overboard?
It's
It's if you're just trying to slow the guy down, just kind of give him a little hack on the knee,
Right.
You know, and it's
They hear
Slashing
issue,
call.
the
Like, I
slashing
mean-
with Johnny Hockey and Crosby and all that.
Right,
And
like,
that's
if
what they
you see
say,
somebody-
which I understand.
two-hand somebody on top of the finger and the fucking tip of
Finger
his
goes
finger is
below.
it goes
over
Adam
here.
Burrish on
Yeah,
him.
I mean,
I understand. Yeah, like you said, I understand they're trying to prevent guys from breaking fingers
Yeah.
and all that, but it's so part of the game still,
Right.
where it's just a little whack here and there is nothing.
Right.
You know, it's part of the game, and obviously the NHL.
You want to let a player know you're there, you give him a little pat.
and there's so
Yeah.
many times when the players go in the box and they're just like, I didn't even know I did anything.
Yeah, because it's just a reaction thing.
Yeah.
You don't
Like-
you don't.
the Nathan McKinnon penalty when the ref's like, no, you get in there.
You get in the box. Yeah, that was hilarious.
And he's just like laughing because
Yeah.
it was a slashing penalty that I
Uh-huh.
think it was literally just a tap.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And obviously the NHL is kind of understanding because they're telling the referees to chill it out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, they told him to kind of pull back. I think it's everything from like the shaft of the stick up. I think they're calling now.
Even that.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. I can't really remember what they said, but
I don't know, but
It's
it's
still
just
crazy.
been it's been ridiculous on how many
Mhm.
it's I feel like it's just them trying to protect the players, aka trying to get more power plays and getting more goals in the game.
That's where I was going to take it.
But overall, it's slowing the whole game down.
yeah.
Calling blowing the whistle, getting the guy in the box,
Yeah.
setting the face off.
Each of these preseason games are like 3.5 hours long.
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
it's just taking a lot longer, and it's just
The title to this article: Players, coaches, NHL's preseason officiating. Quote brutal, quote awful to get used to. I feel like those both came from Joel Quenneville. Those are Joel Quenneville words.
there's a quote here from Marchand.
It's funny you say that. There's the first article I found's got a Q on the bench just yelling.
Yeah.
The slashing is one thing, but this face-off rule is an absolute joke. That's how you ruin the game of hockey by putting that in there. They're going to have to do something about that because we can't play all year like that. Basically, you have to be a statue. You can't move. That's just a joke. And yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
They want you to go in, square up completely, put both your sticks down, and then they'll drop the puck, and you cannot make any movements. You can't have your feet angled at all. You have to be straight,
Oh,
face to
face
face
off.
with each other. Yeah, for face-offs. And if you cheat at all, they'll give you a warning. If you cheat again, penalty. That's dumb.
Yeah.
That takes away the whole home ice. Well, I guess they took that away, the home ice advantage, but the offensive zone advantage,
Right. So you don't even get kicked out of the draw. It's just penalty.
warning and then penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think
it
if you
takes away the whole offensive advantage where if you're in the offensive zone, you put your stick
Yeah.
down second. Like, what the fuck's the point of putting your stick down second? Now your dick down.
Don't put your dick down.
No,
That one.
keep that tight. No, but like, what's the point of putting your stick down second if
Yeah.
they're just waiting for you to put both of your sticks
That's
down?
why I'm so confused by this rule. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
And you can't.
I don't. It
can
literally
only
it
win the
does
draw.
nothing. It does nothing to forward the game or anything like
Honestly,
that.
they
It makes it longer.
Exactly. And if they want the game, they want more goals,
Mhm.
and they want the game to be quicker, let these guys cheat on the draws. let him cheat instead of just standing there.
Yeah. There's always a way around it.
It's not even
Exactly.
cheating.
There's always a way
That's
to
what kills me.
it's
win
not.
a face
Not.
off.
It's not. And
You can't kick. You can't do the tie up and kick the puck. You can't. I mean, you.
The NHL hits, tie up and kick the puck. That was my favorite
That
way
was
to
the
win.
good-
a
that was the
face-off.
go-to for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I know when I used to play center, I used to, if I knew I was gonna win clean, tie up, and I would just try to kick it back. I couldn't
Just let the
imagine-
boys know.
Like, yeah, like I just like. I mean, that seems just like the instinct second go to. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna win this. Let me try getting back to you this way. Now they're taking that away, so it's like.
And you can't use your hand off the draw either, which just
So what's gonna happen? You're just gonna see this puck just sitting there.
And they're just gonna be like,
why don't we just pull the puck out of the net and just keep playing?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's gonna be
Just
rad
no
hockey.
face-offs. Yeah. It's just rad hockey 3-on-3 the whole game.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Running clock.
It's gonna
No
be-
zam in between.
Every game is gonna
periods.
be an all-star game. The actual all-star game is gonna be a legitimate hockey game now.
No, it's gonna be the NHL 3s and NHL 18 mascots and everything. Fuck it. Some goals are worth 3 points. Whatever. Fuck you.
Fantastic game mode though. I will say that.
It's open ended though.
Yeah, it's very open-ended. You never know what you're gonna get out of
You
it.
never know.
You never know.
Fucking everything.
Yeah. If you are a season ticket holder for the Las Vegas Golden Knights, I almost said Los Angeles. You do
It's
know
not
what you're getting though.
The Vegas Golden Knights. Come on.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's no las.
From the Vegas Golden Knights, you are getting your name apparently on the ice.
Sick. Sign me up.
Did you see they gave every season ticket holder a jersey too?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sign
That
me
was
up.
fucking awesome.
Sign me up.
I'm just super confused about this. Not so much from like a what the fuck standpoint, but more of like if I'm a player and like I'm trying to skate over the
know.
blue line, I'm gonna be like, hey, it's Jimmy Johnson. Like, why is that there?
I want to see. I really want to see what it looks like.
Oh my god, can you imagine the chirps though? Like, say you're on Vegas and you're just like going up to a draw and be like, "Hey, Johnny Taze, why's your name on our season ticket holder list, huh? Like, what you trying to watch me play a lot or what's going on?" Like, oh, or the counter chirps, like, oh,
Yeah.
that could be really fun. Like, you can come. Some of these guys come up with really good things. But I wonder how like visible it will be, and if they do leave it the whole season, and if the NHL's okay
Can
with
they?
it, or I don't know.
I mean, is it? I guess.
I
mean,
don't
it's not any
see how
different
that's
from-
possible. I mean, it's completely different from having like a Bud Light advertisement on there. You know, I mean, this is like a straight line of black print. You know,
you think
Yeah,
they
I wanna
at least break it? It looks like there's like what almost four columns. Break it up, put 2 and 2 on each blue.
and you know what?
maybe?
They didn't even like try to make it look kind of good. It looks like they went on Microsoft Word, typed every name,
Times New Roman,
Yeah,
just print it out,
12
and it's
print.
literally like
Yeah,
50 pages of just names,
I don't.
I'm looking at their Twitter right now, off topic.
which is unreal.
Great
by the
Twitter.
way.
It is great,
Hilarious.
But when I thought of this organization, I always like laugh, and I'm like, I wonder if there's just like a bunch of people who don't know about hockey that are trying to do this together. No, that can't be possible. They're leaving up their goal horn to fans. They're using every goal horn today is going to be a different goal horn, and they're going to let it be a fan vote.
Oh boy, that could be ugly.
That could be ugly or fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I just kind of feel like there's like a guy sitting there, like, you know what? Let's try this and let the fan, like,
You know what's
just
gonna be? It's gonna be
interactive.
like swords hitting each other, just chink, chink. That's all it's gonna be.
I know my goal horn in NHL 18. I did the 94 goal horn.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Can't not do that.
Right. But
Yeah, totally.
speaking of them also, it looks like they wised up and decided to go dark gloves and dark
Yes.
helmet for their home jerseys.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. I really like the white.
I like it with the
gloves
white.
and
I
the
do.
white.
Ugh.
But with the dark,
Yeah.
that would have been so bad.
I still don't get the red. Still, just
I
doesn't
don't have a
make
problem
any
with it.
sense with me. It makes zero sense.
I don't have a problem with it.
One fucking line of red on your arm.
They need to incorporate it. It's more a part of their secondary logo.
I don't
which
give a
I
shit.
know, but I'm
Leave it
just
in your
saying, no.
secondary logo then. That's fine.
That's what I'm saying though. And
So
like,
you don't
Then
see-
people are gonna be like, "Oh, why is there red in the secondary logo? I don't get it."
Their secondary
then make
logo,
it
by the
more
way-
important into your jerseys.
is up there, and I think the top,
Secondary logo?
top 5 secondary logos in the NHL.
Speaking of which, somebody tweeted at Dylan Alexander, somebody that Nolly and I used to play hockey with. He's really good at like designing stuff and like making logos and creating jerseys. I think we talked about him before on the show.
I think when we were talking about the Vegas jersey.
Yeah. Somebody sent him a mock-up of what happens if the Hawks logo does get taken off.
Right.
And it was literally they submitted the Hawks secondary logo as the thing, and it looked
the tomahawk
so bad. It looked so bad. I wanted to throw up.
It's not going to happen.
So
I know it's not going to happen, but just seeing a mock-up version of it,
Yeah, it's
not
terrible.
version,
There's
version.
things.
There are no.
So going back to the whole, if there's red in the secondary logo, why is it on their jersey? There's yellow in the Hawks secondary logo. There's no yellow on their jersey.
Yeah, there is.
Not in the
in the
physical
logo,
jersey.
on the jersey.
Well, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's still on the logo on the front of the jersey.
It's also that's a hard sell though too because the Hawks logo has a shit ton of colors.
Yeah. Whatever.
I win.
Man. Whatever.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
wanna-
Latang shouldn't have
This
an
is
A.
open-ended. This is open-ended right
It's very
now.
open-ended.
Okay, this episode's the Versteeg parentheses open-ended.
Going back real quick to the season ticket holders name on the ice, Pete Blackburn, who's now part of CBS Sports,
Oh, no.
tweeted out, and I thought it was the funniest thing. He said, the last time I saw a team bury this many fans, it was the Leafs in 2013. What a tweet. This guy is an absolute gem
I got
on
so
Twitter.
happy. I was so upset that nobody said anything.
Oh, I laughed.
I sent that and I was like, yes. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
at least gonna get a fuck you from Nolly.
I was cracking up. It was hilarious.
I'm still
Steve
upset.
Dangle retweeted it. That's how I
Did he
saw
really?
it. Yeah,
That's
and
funny.
Even like, I'm like, oh god, that's perfection.
Yeah, Pete Blackburn.
Perfection.
He's great. Love him. Love him. You know who I don't love? Mike Millbury. And that asshole's taking over for Eddie Elchek on NBC Sports.
Does it? There's no need for that red. There's no
God
need
damn
for
it.
that red. It looks so dumb.
We've moved on. We're on Millbury now.
No, use the green. That would look so much better. Oh my god. I have a degree in graphic design, so I know about this stuff.
Then why did I make the logo and shit for us?
Because I'm lazy, all right? Obviously. I haven't written anything.
All right, I got our soundbite for
That was unbelievable. Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you,
Thank
man.
you. Doesn't Millbury do like Philly or something like that, or is that
No,
is that
that's Jones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Millbury strictly NBC now.
Okay, yeah. I'll just fucking sit here.
I'm not happy about it.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not happy
I'm
about
not
Vegas'
happy
jersey
about it.
either.
I would rather have Jones take over.
Jones is good, but he's on Philly.
Yeah, he's on Phil. Well, same thing with Eddie, though.
So, yeah,
Eddie's
Yeah,
in
that's true. That is
Chicago.
true.
I mean,
you got me.
so
Yeah,
like-
I do like Jones though. I
like
yeah.
Jones. I feel like it would just have been better. I don't know, with Eddie or not Eddie, Doc and
Pierre.
Pierre. I think just leave it like that,
Yeah.
and it's fine.
Or
don't-
just
I
get
don't
rid
know
of
the-
Pierre. Just let Doc talk
I don't even
all
know
day.
if Millbury has ever done
Color.
before.
Well, here's
whether
what
he's
he
even going to
goes-
be any good.
He goes, I'm a little nervous about it. It's not something I've done a lot of. But the good news is when you're sitting next to someone as polished and celebrated as Doc Emmerich, you can just ride the shotgun and not worry much, I hope.
Oh my God, he's not going to talk at all, is he?
I hope he just lets Doc go.
Well, then what the fuck? What's the? I'll take that job. What is the point of that?
I'll do it. I'm pretty good at color.
I don't know. I'm not very.
This article, this is the picture. I just in the comments.
Why though? Why though? That's great.
Why
No,
not? I like
good.
honestly. Why not just let Doc and Pierre do it?
I just assumed that was the logical.
Who's the other guy that does it? That's on the NHL games.
The dude that's got like the voice that does not fit how he looks at all.
Oh, he does Rangers games too. It's
He's really good.
Al Rosen and John Micheletti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not him or instead of Pierre him?
I don't know. Brian Boucher, Jeremy Roenick,
Oh, I just got really upset.
Anson Carter.
Because my favorite thing in the world is when there's an NBC game on in Detroit and seeing Pierre stuck between the two benches. And now it's probably not going to be like that because they got a new arena.
It's a beautiful arena,
Which looks
too.
Juice,
fucking
that Jumbotron.
unreal.
Underneath the Jumbotron, they've got screens for the
So
people down on the
a
100
lot,
level.
a lot
Yeah.
of teams have that.
Do they really? That's the first
Yeah.
time I've ever seen that.
The Kings, I know for sure.
Jimmy
do.
Howard said that he got caught the first preseason game there
Watching
watching
it?
it the Jumbotron.
That's hilarious.
He's like, there was like 20 seconds went by. I looked, I was like, oh shit, I'm in a game right now.
They're coming down and he's just. That's like if you're playing E ESHL and your goalie's just standing there. Tanner.
Yeah, I want to make the trip up there for sure to check that place
Yeah,
out.
that arena looks
Yeah.
just unreal.
It looks great.
It looks like they built up around it too. It's just gonna be a party town.
They're
now.
trying to,
Yeah.
they're trying to like incorporate. They're trying to rebuild Detroit.
I
and
love
wanna
that they have
start there.
The Olympia sign.
Yeah.
Out on the
The-
concourse.
The
I don't even know if that's a concourse. It might even be the outside of the arena because it's all like enclosed.
right.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what's going on with
the
that.
the actual ice is below ground.
Yes,
too. You
yeah.
walk in at the 300 level,
Well,
which
that-
is fucking makes so much sense.
Oh, at the 300 level.
You walk
Oh,
in at
okay.
the 300 level
Yeah.
and then you go down underground.
Yeah.
Because the rink, it's colder down there.
Yeah.
Keeps the rink colder. It just
Yeah.
makes sense.
That's how the Seattle proposed rink is too.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to start probably shifting to.
yeah.
Well, the
Fuck
United
you,
Center is
Edmonton.
technically underground. I mean, you walk out of that 100 level and then you have to go
Yeah, but I mean,
25 rows down to see the ice.
But 2 seconds worth underground.
yeah.
It's still in a row.
You're still wrong.
Yeah, it's true. I'm mostly wrong. I'm agreeing. Vinny LeCavier,
Not open ended.
not open ended. He
They're
is
closing the books.
He's closing the books, and he's getting his number up in the Tampa Bay Rafters on
So
February
that makes
10th.
what, number 2? Was he this or third?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Let's see. How many people
For Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you meant for him. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure this is his first time.
No, I don't think he got retired in Philly or LA.
Who else would they have?
Andrew.
Andrew Chuck?
Yeah.
I think that I don't.
That would be the only
No,
one.
this is a
would be
list
the
of
only one for
NHL
me.
players. I searched Tampa Bay and a list of NHL. I'm like, these guys never played.
St. Louis for sure going to be there soon.
Yeah, he's not up yet though, right?
No, he was last year.
St. Louis got his
Yeah.
number retired?
Yeah,
he
last
was
January.
Last year. Yeah.
Is that when Stamkos like made out with his wife? Is that how that whole thing started? Oh no! He was St. Louis was playing.
He's
Then,
the
I
only.
think it was like his
St. Louis
1000th
is the
game or
only
something.
retired number right
St.
now.
Louis is? Okay.
January 13, 2017 was the date of his retirement.
Honestly, that's fitting for him to be the first.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, LeClavier will be the number 2, and it says NHL retired Wayne Gretzky's. So all teams have it retired.
I wish Vinny would have done a bit more.
Not.
I
See,
feel like he went to the ugly side of the NHL.
That's what sucks about staying in the league almost too long. But
Yeah.
he didn't. He wasn't bad in Philly when he got traded there. Basically, did he get bought out, or did they basically trade him to get rid of the
they
contract?
traded
him.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't terrible there, but he just kind of wasn't a good fit. And then he went to LA and just went to shit. So it's
Yeah,
like
he was
it-
traded with.
I think
Luke
it
Sheen.
started
Yeah.
in Philly though.
Oh yeah, it definitely started
It
there
all
because he
started
started
in
getting
Philly.
healthy scratched and all
Yeah.
that, which it sucks because it puts a damper on your whole NHL
Right.
career. And the whole time he was in Tampa, he was just unreal player. He was a
Perennial All-Star.
just he had an A when they won the cup, like became the C. Like he was just a great player in Tampa, and I loved him.
Dropped the gloves with
watching
Iginla.
them.
One of the
Oh, yeah.
best fights. Oh my god.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
his first season, he played 69 games.
Nice.
Nice.
Huge
57,
hockey guy.
57, and then he played 7 games for them before he was traded to LA.
Yeah. Yeah, that first season he wasn't bad, and then he slowly towards the end of the season started declining and healthy scratched.
Yeah.
All that. But yeah, that's what sucks about because people are gonna remember him for his short stint in Philly and LA compared to winning a cup in Tampa. And
I hope not, because when all's said and done, I mean, he was a hell of a hockey player, and I
definitely
mean,
was.
he was
one of
a great guy off the ice.
Yeah,
too.
he was
I
one
mean,
of
he
the,
won the King Clancy Memorial in 08.
also appeared in the movie The Rocket. Beauty.
Yes, he did. I forgot about
Beauty.
that.
He was also in Happy Gilmore.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
He was in the hockey scene when the teams were getting picked.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
I totally knew that. I'm not reading that off of the screen right now.
We get it. You like movies?
Hashtag movie guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
this is a nice way to end his career, getting
Definitely.
his number retired.
And unfortunately, he was
On a good note.
He was on the cover of NHL during the lockout.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true.
The one NHL
No.
game I didn't buy. Yeah, 06. So it was in 05 it came out.
06.
Was it 05, 06? Was the lockout?
0405. 0405. I'm pretty sure that was like Nasland or something.
05?
05.
No, 06 was Eric Stahl.
07 was Ovi.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah, why don't you Google it?
I'm looking. I just remember this is the one I didn't buy.
We do this all the time. How do we not remember?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I know 99 was Lindros because that was the first one I ever got.
98 was undressed, I thought.
98, I thought so too.
Oh, shit. I thought it was 99.
All right, here we go.
Drum roll.
98 was Lindros.
Nailed it.
99 was Pronger.
All right,
2000
we're gonna
was
feel
Nolan. 2001 was Mario Lemieux. 2002 was Jerome McGinley. 2003 was controversial. It was Danny Heatley and Joe Sakic because Danny Heatley killed a guy.
Yaker.
Oh, man, you had to go that far.
Yeah. 2004 was Naslin. 2005 was LeClavier. So, oh no, I'm looking. So, okay, so the years I just read,
Canada only.
add a year to it. So Lindros was 99. I was reading off the release date. Release year.
Okay, so
like how
what was
18
what
was
was the
released.
year that was the lockout then? Was that Nasland?
So what was the
Catholic
lockout
year.
year?
It was-
0405.
No, I thought it was 0506.
No, 506 was the year they came back.
Back to the year?
0405 was the
NHL
lockout year. Because 0304 was when Tampa won the cup. They won the cup in 2004. Nobody won the cup in 2005. Carolina won in 06.
2005 season was canceled.
2004, 2005. Mm-hmm. So it was Nasland. I was right.
Get confused.
Nice.
2004,
Why are you making that
2005.
noise?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I got a lot of things wrong with me.
Look at that. Hey, guys. I think it's time for
Our favorite segment.
Our favorite little... yeah.
Our favorite segues.
Okay. It's riding pine.
You're riding the pine pony, pal.
Yeah, I get it. No, you ruin everything. I get it, guys.
Okay.
You got a couple today.
Yeah, we do. Noel, you want to start out?
Yeah, sure. This one comes from our friend Roy Gator.
Let's do the serious one first.
Serious one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. So his serious riding pine was with Vinny's number being retired in Tampa, who gets their next number retired? Brad Richards, or do they wait for Steven Stamkos?
Oh, no, they don't wait for Stammer, I don't think.
What about Andrew Chuck?
I was thinking Andrew Chuck as well.
I was thinking Andrew Tuck, too, but wouldn't they have done that already?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he retired after they won, I'm pretty sure. Why would they wait 10-plus years to retire his number and not do it the next year?
Because they wanted to wait for St. Louis to get retired.
Well, that doesn't
I don't
make any
know.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably Brad Richards. I don't. Well,
Would they retire
That's
him?
right,
though?
because he's not same number.
91.
Yeah, 91. That's what. I didn't even think about that part.
Oh, Stamkos.
Oh, but was he 19?
He was 19 then.
He was 19.
Was he 19?
He
Yeah,
was 19.
Okay, never
He
mind
was
then.
Yeah.
91 with the Hawks because of Taves.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was 19 with, yeah.
Tampa.
I could see Brad
I would
Richards.
say, I would say Richards.
Javi Bullen.
Nah, he only spent 2 years there.
Yeah. How long was Richards there? Was it?
He
it
was a
couple of
while.
years,
4 or
wasn't it?
5, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he
Enough to win the Hart or not Hart.
Conn Smythe.
Conn Smythe.
That's one season.
Is Brad Richards retired?
Yes.
Yeah, as of this season.
Yeah.
He played with the Wings last year for 1 year.
And then the entire NHL saw that and went, I don't think so.
7 years with Tampa.
7 years.
Yeah,
wow.
I would go-
6.5,
I would go
I
Richards.
think.
Yeah, because he got traded to Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then the first game he played with Dallas, he absolutely tore the Hawks up.
Yeah, I think if there was a next one, it'd be Richards, especially now that he's officially retired. I could see Richards going up. All right, his second question. Since the Benders won their first league championship, what kind of changes do you expect to see with the winter season and beer/salary cap? Beer cap, I'm not quite sure what that is. Like you take the beer cap off?
I don't know.
Because I don't ever see a cap on the beers.
Yeah, I mean, we go cans on the bench. I mean, not
Oh,
on
really?
not on the bench in the locker room.
Oh, really, Poets? Were you coaching on the bench or something while we
Yes, it
were playing?
was. Yes, it was.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. Yes, there was beers on the bench.
Yeah.
Brinker's crew brings them on the bench all the time.
Yeah.
And it's fucking. I don't know how they do it.
So,
Yeah, you were.
That was
something
bad.
Special.
That was bad.
You were special.
I
that day.
literally almost text you guys to apologize how I was that game. Then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
You probably should have.
also,
I still scored 2 goals. I don't care.
well, into the winter session, we got rid of Poets,
Yeah. Got rid of Ski.
got rid of Ski.
Not because we wanted to,
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
didn't want to play.
Picked up Sarge.
that
He went.
jackass.
He became a free agent, let's say,
Yeah.
and didn't want
He's
to
a, no.
resign.
He's
on
long-term
LTIR.
IR. He's
Yeah,
on long-term
Yeah,
IR.
yeah. Open-ended LTIR.
We picked up Sarge.
Hilarious.
Yeah, picked up Sarge. We made the trade very close to the end of the season last year. Just at the end of the season, actually. He seen
Yep.
the big ring, and he wanted to make the move from Michigan on out.
Yep.
We went 0-1 in the first game.
But you know what? You never win the banner day.
Yeah.
You never win it.
Huge hangover day.
Mm-hmm.
Huge hangover. Lots of emotion. Packed. The stands were packed.
Yeah.
The crowd was rumping and roaring. They seen the rings, and they were having a good time.
I mean, it was close at least. It wasn't a blowout.
was a good
It's
game.
not like
Five-
we blew a 3-0 lead or anything.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The late games
Yeah.
are what's gonna kill.
Is the
me.
salary cap considered our gift card?
Yeah.
How are we gonna distribute? I mean, are we just gonna buy a
How
couple
many-
pitchers with it? Just,
I don't
just do
know.
that way, or
We gotta go domestic, just to make it cheap.
I agree.
the one person that
Because as we know, $100 goes fast.
It goes real fast.
Up
No
in that
food
bar.
either.
no food.
No
Yeah.
food.
I'm glad I bought my own food that one time. Otherwise, we would have
Yeah.
been fucked.
Yeah, I say we do it before one of the games.
So like how he says we.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, he was there.
He
for
left
it.
us.
Still got the hat. Still got the hat.
It's like,
And that card is still technically partly mine. So
oh really? Well,
it is.
did Trevor Daly? Do you think he's gonna show up to the Oval Office when
Oh,
they
let's
go?
not get into this.
Stanley Cup champions? You get traded. You don't show up to the White House.
I mean, I'm
With
not
the rest of
upset
the
with a
team?
bar. I'm actually quite happy with that bar up there.
You might
They
have
give me beer.
practice. You might have practice
Well,
with your other teams.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful. You
Okay,
almost
thank
ripped
you.
your mics out.
Oh, did I really? Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding.
That's what I said before. Because I got some time before.
Before practice.
Yeah, before practice. Why not?
Huge coach guy.
Huge coach guy. Rip a couple shots. Who knows? All right. Got another.
Rip a couple shots in the bar. Rip a couple at some kids' heads. Not a big deal.
Building tomorrow's beer league players today.
Yeah. They know what's up. They know what's up. All right, Dice Reyes, his question. Based off of the 4 preseason games that, Dice. Wow. Based off of the 4 preseason games that the Hawks have played, do you think there's still room on the team for a guy like Matt Duchene?
No. I mean, if we're not talking salary cap concerns, of course there's room for a guy like
Right.
that.
No.
You don't think so?
No. They want.
Well, I mean, I'd rather have Matt Duchene than
First,
fucking-
let's not think about it as what Colorado wants. Let's not talk about salary cap wise. In a perfect world, if we can make it happen,
Yeah, I'd
could we
rather have
make him-
Duchene
could
over.
we make him work?
I'd rather have Duchene over Hayden or Tutu or.
Yeah, but the top 2 lines are set. Why would you want him on a 3rd line role?
Could you imagine him with Sharpie and Hartman?
He's not happy in Colorado. You think he's gonna be happy getting 3rd line minutes?
And if he's getting a ring, I think he'll be happy.
I don't know.
Do you really think though that if we had a 3rd line with a Duchene on there, that Q wouldn't roll 1, 2, 3 a little bit more, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
fourth line
absolutely.
would get totally fucked more.
Yeah, but then you're still rolling 1-2 always. When it comes down to time when you need a goal, it's 1-2.
Well, in those instances, though, Q always shuffles the deck.
Yeah.
It's never the same line. I mean, he's throwing out Kane. Last year, he threw out Kane, Taves, Hossa, Panarin, Seabrook at the point.
Threw one of the guys through him at throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw Taves, Kane, Duchesne.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have Tavares.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
yeah, I'd rather Tavares.
Too bad he's going back to New
No,
New York.
he's not. He's going somewhere else. Toronto.
No.
He's going to win a
doesn't-
cup in
He doesn't,
Toronto.
he doesn't want to go there
Patrick-
because they're all suspended.
Patrick Marleau looks so fucking weird.
Yeah, it
in
doesn't
a
matter.
but damn it, is he playing?
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
yeah, no, it's good. I'm
Holy
just saying, like,
cow.
Fountain of youth.
it's
Another
like
reason why I'm real
keep,
nervous.
I keep looking at that, and I'm just like, this. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to Duchesne,
Yeah.
for what Colorado wants, absolutely not. Should the Hawks?
No, I don't think
look
it's-
at that salary cap and what they want. No way. If we're gonna make a salary cap move like that,
Yeah.
I keep hearing
Tavares.
Columbus for Duchesne. Oh fuck.
That'd be a bold statement.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's the replacement
You
for-
weren't high on Columbus as like we are.
No.
If they picked up a Duchesne, would that change your?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because then you got Duchesne and Panarin on the same line.
Oh,
And I mean, he's
Or Duchesne and Atkinson.
oh God,
Duchesne, Atkinson, Panarin.
No.
that's a power play line though.
That's power play. That's not regular.
No.
No. But I mean,
That's your.
if
I need
they-
a goal. 2 minutes left. I need
Yeah,
a
there
goal.
you go.
You 3 go.
If they pick up Duchesne, that's the replacement for Ryan Johansson.
Yeah. That'd be bold. That'd be a big move for them.
That's the type of move that I think they need to make.
Those are big boy moves.
No more sitting at the kids' table with those big boy moves.
All right. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think
guys?
we're
23.
23. The Versteeg.
on to the next one.
On to the next one.
Not leaving it open ended.
Yeah, well, you don't know about that.
I'm still calling this episode Versteeg / open ended.
Mhm. Fine with that. All right. Hey,
We'll
thanks
get-
for joining us here, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure as per usual. I'm gonna go to
Sorry
practice
for
now.
the delay in Eppies.
Yeah, we're trying to figure our shit out here. It's a little difficult right now. 'Cause
Schedules
everything's
suck.
starting. So
Yeah, I'm a
We want-
child. I like
Yeah.
to sleep.
yeah.
We want to do 2 episodes throughout the season. We don't know how we're gonna do that yet.
We'll see how that works. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna try. We're
Get
gonna-
at least one,
Yeah.
and then we'll find a way to do at least one.
Yeah.
See if you guys keep listening, we'll keep making them. That's all I got.
For Poetzy, Nolly, and Jarom, I gotta go.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
getting
go to
out
bed.
of here.
I gotta go to bed.
Bye, guys.
Follow the guys on Twitter at WCBP, on Instagram, WCB Podcast, and like them on Facebook, The Windy City Benders Podcast. The Windy City Benders Podcast.